and myself Dhamin once again here to teach you a very important poem composed by Rabindranath Tagore, one of the greatest Indian poet, and who is composed The Last Bargain. So students, you are all most welcome in DSS online English class. And now we shall discuss the last bargain and we try to understand the morality of the poem, the sympathetical devices of the poem, and what the poem want to convey in this chapter and in this poem. So student, at first we observe a little introductory animated video about Rabindranath Tagore and his lifeline and lifetime. And after this, I will give you some more information about him. Okay, students, I hope you got a primary and important and necessary information about Rabindranath Tagore, and this was the very good and a short, brief information introduction about Rabindranath Tagore. But something is missing in this thing, which I will explain here. So, student, give your full attention and focus what I am saying here, And because we are going to study about a great personality, about a great man which is known for its spirituality, for its intellectuality. So Rabindranath Tagore, one of the name which is known as Gurudev, which is known as Gurudev. So student, it is a legendary person. So we discuss about him here. Timeline is given. A short timeline is given here. Born at first, where he was born. He was born in Calcutta. In Calcutta, 7 May 1869. Sorry, 1861. What was he? वो थे क्या? तो at first he was a poet, he was a critic, a novelist, a story writer, a playwright, actor, painter. That means student, not a single area in remain untouched to Mr. R.N. Tagore. दैट मीन्स साहित्य का कोई ऐसा क्षेत्र नहीं था जो इनसे अछूता रह गया. इन्होंने साहित्य के हर एक क्षेत्र को अपनाया, हर एक क्षेत्र में अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया. लाइक ही वॉज अ पोएट, ही रोट गीतांजलि. गीतांजलि, अ ह्यूज वॉल्यूम ऑफ पोएम्स, a huge collection of poems in which 157 poems is written. Critics, he also makes some critics give his own ideas and ideology on the written things of others. He was also a translator, which is not mentioned here. It is also a translator क्योंकि उन्होंने बंगाली पोयम को भी उन्होंने ट्रांसलेट किया है अदर लैंग्वेजेस में. Novelist, he also wrote novels which is given here. Story writer, उन्होंने बहुत सारे स्टोरीज भी लिखा है. Story writer, playwright also. He also wrote many dramas, plays which is performed on the stage. Actor. He was not only a poet, critic, novelist, story writer, playwright, and a painter. He was an actor. One of his play, which name was Valmiki Pratibha. Valmiki Pratibha. This was the play in which he not only wrote this play but also performed a very extraordinary role in it. That means वाल्मीकि प्रतिभा में इन्होंने सिर्फ इनको इसमें लिखा ही नहीं था बल्कि इन्होंने इसमें बहुत अच्छा एक रोल भी प्ले किया था. इसलिए ये एक्टर भी रहे अपने समय में. पेंटर, वन थिंग्स विच इज रिमेन इन हिज कैरियर, एक ही चीज अब इनके कैरियर में बच गई थी, वो थी पेंटिंग. इन्होंने कभी पेंटिंग नहीं की थी, बट वेन ही गॉट एन एज ऑफ 16, जब ये 60 साल की हुई तो इन्होंने पेंटिंग करना भी शुरू कर दिया. एंड ही बिकम अ गुड पेंटर ऑल्सो. सो स्टूडेंट, दिस वॉज हिज area in which he gave his contribution. Now, composer of national anthem. This is a very important thing. He was a composer of national anthem, and this national anthem is our pride. Is our pride. Now, he got Nobel Prize in 1933 because when he composed Gitanjali, it was a huge collection of poems. That's why he got in 1933 the Great Prize of India, Nobel Prize. And he is very fond of tourism. इनको घूमने का बहुत शौक था. ये इंडिया एज वेल एज मतलब वर्ल्ड टूर इनको करने का बहुत शौक था. ये हमेशा किसी न किसी टूरिज्म पे रहते थे. Now here the collection of poems Gitanjali. I have told you that Gitanjali one of his greatest creation in which 157 poems. It is a volume of 157 poems. Now, what he wrote, observe here very clearly, 75 verse, 20 songs, 13 novels, 80 short stories and plays, and 70 essays he has written. Now, the student, this was a brief introduction about Aren't Tagore? Now we come to know about the introduction of poem, The Last Bargain. The Last Bargain. What the means of Last Bargain? It it is a symbolic poem. It is a symbolic poem, and what the symbol is given in this poem, let was this symbolism. Symbolism means जैसे कि हम कोई बात करते हैं और जैसे कहते हैं कि लाइफ इज नॉट अ बेड ऑफ रोजेज, जैसे जीवन खुशियों का ही केवल खुशी, जीवन में खुशियां ही नहीं है. दैट मीन्स इट इज सिंबल दैट द लाइफ इज फुल ऑफ हार्डशिप ऑल्सो, कि जीवन में बहुत सारी कठिनाइयां भी हैं. तो दिस इज नोन एज सिंबोलिज्म. व्हाट इज द सिंबोलिज्म मीन? इट मीन्स एन ऑब्जेक्ट और आइडिया मीन्स something deep and not what the words means. That means koi that means the words or the object, what the conveys, what the says in the word, that is not a deeper meaning. मतलब एक वर्ड, एक आइडिया जो अपने शब्दों को कहता है, उसका वही मीनिंग नहीं बल्कि उसका एक दूसरा मीनिंग भी होता है. एंड व्हाट द मीनिंग इज, दिस इज नोन एज सिंबोलिज्म. हियर स्टोन पेव्ड रोड, स्टोन पेव्ड रोड, दैट मीन्स ही सेड दैट कंकड़ से भरा हुआ रास्ता. इट इज ये सिंबलाइज करता है कि लाइफ कंकड़ से भरा हुआ रास्ता, दैट मीन्स लाइफ में बहुत सारी परेशानियां भरी हुई हैं. लाइफ उस रोड की तरह है जो कंकड़ों से भरा है और हमें बहुत ही बहादुरी के साथ, बहुत ही सोच समझ के साथ, बहुत ही करेज के साथ उस पर चलना है. सो स्टोन पेव्ड रोड सिंबलाइज योर हार्डशिप ऑफ लाइफ. Hardship of life. So student, I'm quite sure that you got the complete meaning what I am saying you. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि एजुकेशन बहुत टफ है, दैट मीन्स एजुकेशन टफ है. क्यों टफ है? बुक टफ है? नो, द कंसंट्रेशन what your mind have, this is tough. that आपके माइंड में क्या है, ये टफ है. If you once decided to get everything, every word by its content, by its meaning, then the things will be easy. So student, and what the poetic devices is used in this poem? Alliteration. Alliteration. Most of the students doesn't get the meanings of poetic devices. Poetic devices means पोयम को और ज्यादा, उसकी ब्यूटी को और ज्यादा इनहेंस करने के लिए जो एक्स्ट्रा चीजें यूज की जाती हैं, दैट इज नोन एज पोएटिक डिवाइस. हियर एलिट्रेशन इज यूज्ड. एलिट्रेशन मींस when the consonant sound, when the words or the alphabet used again and again in a poem, this is alliteration. Where the simile, that means when an object is compared with the other. Onomatopoeia, when the words refers to a sound, like single on a tinkle. That means एक पत्थर पे जब बारिश की बूंद गिरती है तो वो कौन सी साउंड प्रोड्यूस करती है, दिस इज onomatopoeia. Oxymorons here means that means when one object give a meaning against to the another, this is known as oxymoron. Like stone paved road, and it's compared with the hardship. What the message is given? What the message? Very important thing that what the message is given in this chapter. Everything cannot be bought or hired by money. That means if you want to get everything in your life, that it cannot be possible that you can you can buy it with your money or by your money. Money can only give you external pleasure. That means money just give you only external pleasure, not in internal. But sympathy and kindness gives you internal satisfaction. But if you have a kindness, you have a sympathy, then both the things give you internal satisfaction. That means कि अगर आपके पास काइंडनेस है, आपके पास सिंपैथी है, तो आपको इंटरनल सेटिस्फेक्शन मिलता है अकॉर्डिंग टू द चैप्टर लास्ट बार्गेन. एंड आफ्टर इट, व्हेन आई विल एक्सप्लेन the entire poem, then definitely I will try to try to join these things with the poem, and definitely on that occasion you got the complete sense what the poem want to express. So student, watch carefully and try to make a flow chart on the on the basis of short biography of Rabindranath Tagore in your fair. Okay, thank you.